Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Polkadot. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, if you haven't seen the previous update, make sure you watch that before watching this one so that you have more context, as I'm not going to be explaining everything twice. And yeah, once you watch that, come back to this video. Let's get straight into the charts. So jumping into the weekly chart quickly, I want to mention some of the long-term targets that we're going to be looking at for Polkadot in the next bull market. So if we open up Polkadot's page on CoinMarketCap, you can see that the $243 price is our 1.618 Fibonacci level, and that is our technical target after we start breaking above the all-time high here, which is the first fib level, sitting at $52. Now, if we go below our local low here, our bear market low at $4.30, if we drop lower, the fib will obviously need to go a bit lower, and that will change the prices slightly. But for now, with this swing low, assuming that this is our bear market low for now, that is going to be our technical target. And if you take a look at the circulating supply, there is no max supply for Polkadot, which is unfortunate. But that doesn't mean that there is going to, that the price cannot grow. So the current market cap is sitting at $6.5 billion with $1.1 billion in circulation. That's not a lot, to be honest with you. And the market cap is already very high. Now, the market cap is basically the price multiplied by the circulating supply. The market cap does not represent the amount of money invested into the project. That's not accurate. That's not what the market cap is. The market cap, think of the market cap as basically the price of the project, or the cost of, not the cost, but the pricing of the entire project. It's basically the price of all the tokens combined, right? And for us to get to $243, we need to be sitting at $284 billion market cap. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Seems a bit too much for Polkadot, doesn't it? But obviously, we've seen a lot of interesting things happening here in the crypto space. So anything is possible if you are a bit conservative, which I like to be a bit more conservative. You could take a look at $147, which is going to be our 1.414 fib level. That seems a bit more realistic, obviously, but like I said, you never know how fast you're going to be growing. Obviously, no one saw that BNB is going to be hitting $600 back in January 2021 when I bought I put $30 into BNB just because I wanted to have lower fees. That's it. And then I open up the charts a couple of days later, and BNB has done a 2x, and I'm like, what? And yeah, so this is what we're looking at in the next bull market. Obviously, I'm not saying that we're going to get to those prices. This is just the targets based on technical analysis, based on the Fibonacci retracement, and typically the 1.618 level is met after you break your first fib level here. So we'll see about that, and let's jump into the daily chart on TradingView. So taking a look at the fib that we have here, we have our swing low printed back in July of 2021, the swing high in November of 2021. We have pulled back down below the 1.414. Now we're running up into the 1.272. We're pulling back down once again. And based on this smaller fib that we have, as you can see, from the swing low in December last year to the swing high in November last year, we actually retraced to that exact same high in November that we had in November, and now we're pulling back down once again. What you could target is you could target this light blue trend line that we talked about in the last update. You had 2 touches of resistance before, you finally broke above, and now you're moving back down. So this could be a nice back test of support with a potential move to the upside afterwards. So if you're looking for a short-term trade, this could be a nice one with a potential move to the upside. Back to the golden ratio here at $6. You might retest that and come back even lower. But I would like to hold the light blue support trend line for now. I don't want to go below that because this has been our resistance since August last year, and we finally broke above. So I want to stay above it ideally, and I just want to, hang around for a bit before we see the next impulsive move. Hopefully Polkadot doesn't pull back that much. From this local high that we had in February, we're already down 31%. So this is a good buying opportunity for Polkadot. I do have a bag of Polkadot tokens. and I will be getting more as I can, finish dollar cost averaging into all the other altcoins that I'm averaging into right now. And once I have more spare money, I'm probably gonna put that into Polkadot as well because I am bullish on the project. Now, taking a look at the daily chart. So as you can see, we're still within the realms of this channel down pattern. We've actually bounced off the purple support block here. And the last time we did that was back in December, as you can see. But I do think we're going to hang around here for just a little bit, for a little while. Let me just do that. There we go. So for now, this is a good buying opportunity. If we go lower, obviously, you can dollar cost average in lower, but just look at the price. How much lower do you really want to go? Because you're sitting here at $6 to $7 to $5, and you were sitting at $54 here. So imagine the people that were buying here. You need to be dollar cost averaging at these prices because you want to bring down your average buying price as much as possible, because by the next bull market, once you're sitting at, let's say, $100, it doesn't really matter whether you bought in at $5, at 5.5, or at 6.32. The point is you're buying at these very cheap prices, and moving forward, you're going to feel the appreciation after a bit of patience after we get into the bull market. Obviously, you can stake your tokens as well. And yeah, that's what I have here for the daily chart. Like I said, we broke below our support block here, which was something that we expected because we just couldn't hold above it if Bitcoin was pulling back down. And obviously, Bitcoin is below $20,000, which really that was pretty expected. We talked about the potential pullback that we could be getting in March for many weeks. Or not me, well, for the past 2 weeks, I should say. So this was expected. I was having a bunch of cash on the sidelines, so I bought into the dip, and hopefully I'll get more cash soon to average in as well. Let's quickly switch to the weekly Binance chart. And before we continue with the video, guys, I quickly want to give a shout out to everyone who has joined my Patreon. Thank you very much. And if you want to become a part of the Patreon and, get access to a lot of exclusive content, such as podcast episodes for patrons only, my trade alerts, my entire portfolio. I share everything that I buy and everything that I sell. If you want to leave some requests, we can take a look at your projects on Patreon. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on there. I try to do daily updates and daily posts in there. So if you want to try it out for free, you can do that as well. There's a 7-day free trial, so you can do that and let me know what you think. Let's get on with the video. Taking a look at the weekly chart, you can see that we're in the green support block one more time. This is a great buying opportunity. So between $6 and $3.60, this is an amazing opportunity to dollar cost average into Polkadot. This was a little trading range that we had in 2020. We broke above, and now we're coming back down to retest that as support to create a foundation, so to speak, a support foundation here. And from there, we're going to be moving to the upside. And as you can see, for now, we did print a higher low locally because we broke above the November low. Hopefully, we just print a higher low here and we continue, right? So you have a higher high, you have a higher low, then you want to continue up. But if you come back down below this December low, if you go down and do something like this, that's going to be negative because you're essentially continuing the downtrend. But what is positive is that we broke above this multi-month diagonal resistance trend line, and that is very good. That is a very strong indicator of breaking the trend. So what we need to do right now, like I said, is simply hold this low. We just want to hold this low. You can go down as much as you'd like, but just not breaking below this low. That's very important. Now, if we get a black swan event, obviously that, all charts are off the table and we could just do whatever we want. The prices could go absolutely insanely low. And at that point, that's going to be a very good buying opportunity, just like in March of 2020. If you remember what happened there, wink, wink. So yeah, that's what we have for the weekly chart. Taking a look at the RSI, some good support levels here is 40.4 and 31 on the RSI. Potentially, we could come back into the support block as well that we had all the way back in the end of 2022. The stochastic has started moving to the upside, but this is really not something that we can determine whether we want to be buying in right now or not. Obviously, when you were sitting in the oversold here, that was a good buying opportunity. Right now, we simply started moving up. So if we continue with this downtrend, what the stochastic is going to do is it's simply going to create a bearish cross and continue down, which will mean that you have another good buying opportunity. However, once we start getting into the bull market and we do something like this, in 2025, that is going to be a major selling indicator, okay? And I've upped the settings here. So as you can see, for the stochastic, we have 28 and 14. That way we get a lot less false signals. For example, if we jump into the daily here, you can see that in February, we were sitting at the overbought, and that was a great indicator to take some profits. In August, we were sitting at the overbought, great indicator to take some profits. In April 2022, we were sitting at overbought, great indicator to take some profits. In November 2021, we were sitting at the overbought, great indicator to take some profits. So this is a very good way to spot the local high and sell to buy back in lower. And that's exactly what I've been doing with a lot of my altcoins with this move to the upside. We've been doing this with my patrons. We swing traded Moonriver, we swing traded Chainlink, Polkadot, all these altcoins, and we're back in positions with more tokens. And that's just as simple as it gets, right? You sell high and you buy in lower. That's it. So if I missed out anything important on the charts, please let me know down below in the comment section. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions in the comment section or on Telegram. And I'm going to see you in the next update. Goodbye.